Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Season 5 of Adventures in Gold Rush. Today we are in Areeyedee, Italy on the Elvo, and look at this. Woo! The year 100 flood happened, even knocked down some bridges. Thank goodness this walking bridge is still up, but look at that. Everything has changed. I'm not even sure if our old spot's open yet, but we're gonna go check it out. If not, we'll come back and dig on this side. All right, guys, see you when we get there. Look at that, yellow, baby. Adventures in Gold Rush, baby! Look at this area here. This is a complete new area. This was not here before. That means this whole area should be untouched, but we're still going down to our location to start there. We can always come back up here. Yeah, good we got here early. Look at that. As you can tell, people already digging away here. Look at that. So much already dug out. But we want to go over there. So we're going to continue on our way over to that area. But look at that. Already hard at work. They know that good gold is here. So we're going to go further down, find us a spot, and yeah, get to digging in the dirt. Wow, they've been digging here hard already. They know people are coming. Normally, don't make it here this early in the year, but this time we are. Dio, come, foos. And here we have a row of big, huge stones. See that? So right here is where we want to try to make our trail, I believe, right through here first. So we're gonna go over here and find a place, build up a place for our sluice so we can get the sluicing. I dug myself 3 holes. Here's one. There's one, and over there was that was the first one, that was the second one, and this is the third one. But I have a problem. The water pressure here is just not enough. There's a couple of little specks in there, hard to see, but little micro specks. So the first bucket wasn't anything anyway, and it's looking pretty good down there too, just like it is here. So it's about prospecting this first day and trying to find the right place. So we have moved downstream where have better pressure. And as you guys can see, there's a couple of little specks of yellow in there, that's it. Not too much. We weren't really in the right place down there anyway. Our first 3 spots were not what we're looking for. So now I'm gonna make 3 more buckets. We were digging up there, about in the middle. And now we're on the end curve right here. So we're gonna start here, close, and do 1, 2, 3 buckets and see if we can find us a pay streak. All right, so we have found our dig spot. We made 1 bucket. We only went that deep, we didn't go too deep. But I believe, because look at that big heavy iron stone I got out of there. Here's another one. I think right where we have this stuff, here's gonna be where our line is. So we're gonna dig out up to our thing here. Definitely gonna go that way. We also wanna go that way where I've been putting the rocks. This kind of sucks because it's kind of a dip right here. So we have to determine now which way we want to go. Let's go over here and I'll show you the gold. Could be bigger pieces, but maybe when we get deeper or further left or right, we can find that pay streak. To show you guys real quick what we got in here in the Bavarian sluice. See there, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points up top, and not sure what's in the bottom. It's kind of hard to see in the bottom. So we're kind of on the right track. So let's get 3 more buckets made. Then we'll do a clean out and see how much we also got down in the bottom part of that. There he goes. You guys can see there's little flakes everywhere. There's some down in here too, and as I was saying, the riffles are getting full of black sand. Nothing big, nothing to write mama home about, but hey, it is what it is. So we're gonna get that put into a bucket, and we will pan it later once we get all of our concentrates ready. It is hot and I am out of practice. So we're gonna call it a half a day today so that I'll be able to continue going on. Otherwise tomorrow I'll just be in bed all day. Didn't do too good today, not as good as I wanted to. Prospected, thought I had a good place, but this is what I got. Right there, there's this one bigger piece right here. Huh? Whoa. Okay. Anyway, you guys can see it. That's what I got. Not nearly enough what I'm looking for, so we're gonna get packed up, and I wanna go to some different places tomorrow and do some more prospecting before we settle down somewhere. Don't wanna settle too early. So I am gonna mark the spot. Tomorrow we're gonna go prospect another area, and then we might come back here if we don't find a better place. Hello everyone and welcome to day 2. So we moved to a different spot here. Up there is a bridge that got washed away. So here we are right after where the bridge went down on this big huge inside curve, and we're gonna go out there in the water and we're gonna dig directly by where we are going to be sluicing. So we're gonna get our sluice set up first and then start test panning here, and hopefully here we have better gold than we had down yonder. I don't know what Dio's rolling in, but it looks like something dead over there. Better go get that dog. Let me go see. Dio, what are you rolling in? Leave it. Oh my goodness, I'm sure it's something nasty. Dio, what are you rolling on? What is that? I'm not sure if there are maggots in it. Oh, it's like a fur, part of a sheep fur. He can roll in that if he wants. All right, this is a whole big sluice. That's gonna be the big problem, is finding the spot to dig. Well, everyone, so I was given this place as a tip, and I'm starting to think that I was messed with because I have found nothing. I am up above Boreana. This is right here is where I'm at. Check it out. Hole behind a bunch of big rocks. Checked over there along the line on the curve right there. 5 spots. I also checked over here again where heavies are. Right here. I checked over there. I checked over there behind that rock. Checked over there. Nothing. Nada. Saw one little bitty dinky speck and I just threw it away. Not even worth keeping. Not what I'm looking for. One thing I have noticed is a bunch of other people looking frustrated, moving from place to place, because now everything is, as you can see, all the trees back there, all the trees over there knocked down from that bridge that was knocked down over there. And I've seen people moving place to place to place. Only a few people staying in a place, which means other people are getting frustrated too. But to find nothing, I pride myself on being able to find gold, even if it's just a little bitty bit. So yeah, we're gonna go back down to Boreana, gonna have a lunch, and going to then try to prospect a few more places. I don't want to overdo it today because I had major cramps yesterday in all my muscles. So we're gonna go and eat and look around down there. Dog's over there. He's been wandering around the whole time. Dio, Dio, come, Boost. Dio, come here, here. You don't like to listen to that one right there. Here we are back at the spot. It's like someone was prospecting down here. They stopped. Most of the people are up that way at the front part. Where those guys are, we were over, can't even see my spot no more, I believe right over there. And that's where we're gonna go back to tomorrow and continue there before we prospect a new location, because we want to get some yellow, and we want to see, is that the spot where we got that bigger flake? We could be on the right path. A place where I found a lot of gold is over there in the middle. The problem is there's no water pressure here. I tried building up a spot for the sluice, did not work at all. So we moved down to here where we have a spot for the sluice, right over there. So we're gonna get some drone shots and use this time. And after these drone shots, then we're gonna head back. Everyone, it is day 3 on the Elvo, and I'm back here at this spot. And as you can tell, that rock was over here. I moved the rock, dug underneath, little specks. Went that way, little specks. Checked that way, little specks. Over there, little bitty dinky specks. So here's the picture of the gold I got so far right here. As you can see, it's not worth riding mama home about. And yeah, I'm not happy with this location. So we are packing up and we are heading out. And it's supposed to rain later, but we're gonna try to go downriver and try to check another location because I found really good gold further downriver. And maybe that storm washed a lot of gold further down. I do not know. I know you have to be lucky, and you see up there, it's filled up there with people. But I was talking to people too, and they're not getting that great of gold. The ones that are getting good gold, I don't feel like getting in their space, but they're all up there. As you can tell, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 gold diggers around there. I've seen quite a few frustrated going from place to place to place, checking. That's what I've been doing too. I went up there and checked. I went over there and checked. I checked on the other side. Just not happy with this. So third day, and far as I'm concerned, a bust. Of course, there was some yellow, but just not enough. I found that one bigger flake right here in this hole and thought, okay, I'll prospect somewhere else, which I did yesterday, also a flop. And here, just not good enough gold to say I should keep digging. So moving on, and I'll get back to you guys at the next location. We got a long walk back because we did walk pretty far down river. We got to get that thing packed up. All right, see you guys later. All right, so it's still day 3. We have moved to a new place. I dug about 10 centimeters as a test pan right there. And as you can see, the coloration is really good, really mineralized. Looks like a lot of black sand. I had 4 colors right to begin with. Just made 3 buckets. I have a sluice set up over there. Looks like someone dug here and gave up, dug there, but they didn't dig here where the line should be. And really great, see the magnetite down there? A lot of magnetite and green heavy stones. So we're gonna go get this, run through the sluice over there and then see what we got. But I think it should be good since I had 4 colors in just a little test pan. So I'm going on a hunch, but I believe this is the place where we're gonna dig. Look at that dog, you go right there. You look so tired, dude. Dude, you look so tired, G. You're working hard, huh? Look at that hole he dug. Oh my goodness. So far looking good. I just got to figure deeper this way or into the bank. So we'll find out now. End of day 3 on the Elvo here. Here's the gold I got today. See that big flake? That came from this hole right here. But I'm not sure where it came from because it was deeper down in the riffles. We're going to find out where that is because our prospecting is done and I've decided we want to dig here. Me and DOGG would like to thank you guys for watching this episode. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bell icon, thumbs up, and comment. So, from the Elvo in Italy, me and DOGG say we will see you next time. What's up, dude? You looking tired, chick? Dog's been working hard all day.